What's happening, guys? Today we are making some side skirt extensions.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came on the fence, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Also today we're going to be fitting the wheels and probably cutting springs. I watched Lee Lockwood do it on the car without taking anything off, and it was rash and dangerous, and I'm all about it. So we might do that whilst we're at it. Once the car's jacked up, put the wheels on, may as well take a coil away, right? So this is the world's cheapest side skirt extensions. It's like PVC trim, but it has like a curved edge to it. I have no idea what it's actually used for in the building world, but I also don't care. So I got 2 lengths of it, just in case I screwed something up, but really you only need 1. It's like £5 plus VAT per length. So our plan is to measure it up against the car, mark it, cut it with an angle grinder, and then we'll paint it black. So I'm going to get stuck straight in. So what I'm going to do is jack the side skirt extension up against the sill, and then that will give me my measurement for where I need to cut at the back, and I'm just going to mark it with a bit of tape. So I've got my marking. I put this bit of tape here so I remember to cut this side of the tape and not this side. Once I've cut that, I'm going to make sure it fits properly. Then I'm going to use it to cut the second side skirt extension, and then we'll test fit it on the other side of the car. So the usual process, find somewhere to put them in this garage, probably on the wheel stand, and then sand them down with 500 grit sandpaper and degrease them ready for paint. So that's them all sanded down with 400 Rhino Soft actually, because the 500 grit discs are over there somewhere. Yeah, so the Rhino Soft is easier found. I'm going to put some adhesion promoter on a cloth, rub it on it, and then I'm actually going to use satin black because we have it from the mask and the headlights, and that keeps the cost down. So that's 3 coats of satin black, and that'll be more than enough. Whilst we let that dry, I'm going to scoot into the town and get stickers, Lexus logos for the center caps, and maybe some more for around like in here or around the edge of the rim or something like that. I'll see what I can come up with. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're currently on our way to 2 places actually. The first is Vinyl Touch, which is a sticker place to hopefully get some Lexus badges. And then we're going to a breaker's yard to try and get 20 wheel nuts off a Lexus that are flat seated. Pretty sure Toyota Aventus use the same wheel nuts, but we will soon find out. Okay, so that didn't go awful well. Vinyl Touch, because basically we're in Northern Ireland where Easter Sunday is a big, massive cruise, and yeah, he is far too busy to deal with my stupid stickers, so we're going to try a different place. But I did get to see a banging Dodge Charger thing that I've never seen in real life before. They're about 8 foot longer than I thought they were, like. So yeah, on to the next vinyl place. So even more bad news. The only other vinyl place in Coleraine doesn't doesn't do vinyl anymore. So we are back to having no stickers on the center caps, and to be honest, I don't even care anymore. I tried 2 places, it didn't happen. The center caps are just going to have to be solid white. That's the next guy's problem. So we are on our way now to a breaker's yard to hopefully, fingers crossed, get ourselves some wheel nuts. Okay, so after half a day of driving around looking for stuff, I finally got the wheel nuts, and I'm going to clear the garage, well, move everything into the mess corner, and then bring the car in so we can screw the wheels on, screw the side skirt extensions on. So the wheels are off, car's jacked up. I'm going to start screwing the side skirt extensions on. Now, you can't have them too far out, or because of this recess, someone gets out the passenger door, they always stand on it. So you've got to have them far enough out that you can still see them here, but not too far out that someone's going to use it as a step. Okay, so there was a bit of a mishap. I had to touch a bit in that I scratched, but it is on and it looks good. So now I'm going to have to deal with the fact I'm cutting the springs and then put the wheels on this side, and then we'll get a full one side reveal all at once. Okay, so that was scary as hell. The springs are cut. Now the front one went really well. The back one, I cut far too much off it because it wasn't looking. I was supposed to cut this coil, and I cut this one, so now we've got this. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I imagine I'm going to be changing the back springs, but we'll fire the wheels on and see what it looks like. So guys, the front came out perfect. Side skirt extensions look well. And then remember the mishap with the back? Yeah. So, away I go to try and get another rear left spring tonight, because we're not driving it like that, but the wheels look sick. The wheels do look sick. It kind of does look hard buried, but just not as buried and not as illegal looking. Like, back, broken, front, looks good. So, £10 later, I have a strut. To get this out, you take out the one bolt either side of there, and then, if I can show you, and then 3 bolts up top in the boot. And then there's one at the bottom here. So I'm just going to get that done and put the new strut in. I'm not even going to time lapse it because I know this video is going to get crazy long. Well guys, that sucked, but we are done. Well, we've got one more side skirt extension to put on, which was the whole point of this video, but we are very, very close to finished. I've just got to screw that one on, but the car's all lowered to the same height all round and looks great. So I'm going to jack it up and stick the side skirt extension on, and then get it out and get a few photos. So guys, I'm on the first drive and the car's driving 100%. It's driving straight. There's no shaking out the steering wheel. I never even balanced the wheels.
miles after I put tyres on them. So yeah, happy enough with it. It just drives the same as cheap coilovers, really. So I'm going to end this drawn out chaotic video here. In the next video we're going to be doing the flattening and polishing all the dust out of the paint and just tidying it up, ready to finally list it for sale. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.